Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you very much for joining me here today. Very appreciated as always. Hope you guys are doing very well. Let's see, what do men think of you? What do women think of you? We're going to start with what do women think of you? And this is in general. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rule. Hold on, a couple cards are flipped the wrong way. There we go. They weren't face down. Okay, so in general, what do women think of you? And please do remember, this is a reading for many people at once, so just take what you feel is for you and feel free to reject anything that doesn't feel right for you. It's likely for someone else. We have the Knight of Wands swept off your feet. Okay, so I'm not surprised that the Knight of Wands came out because on this card here, there's a fire symbol here. So, excuse me guys, I feel like a lot of women see you as someone just very fiery, very passionate, very bold, very funny. I feel like you are really good at making women laugh. Almost kind of like sarcastic or cutting remarks you're really good at. And here's 10 of Coins, a family legacy. You guys might have a lot of women in your family, actually. Okay, they might see you as someone who is really good at making money, or someone who has a nice home, maybe someone who comes from wealth. This might be someone who, I'm sorry, I feel like women are just really seeing you as someone who is very like secure and stable. Maybe someone who makes them feel like family, feel at home. And then we have the Three of Swords, deep emotional pain. Wow, so they might see you as someone who has it all, but they can kind of tell beneath the surface that you've gone through a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, maybe a lot of heartbreak. And they see that you've really persevered despite that with this Knight of Wands card. I'm feeling like also some women could see that maybe you really are good at like putting on a happy face, cheering up others, being the life of the party, but you might have a lot going on underneath the surface, despite maybe having a lot of stuff in order, despite maybe being very materially well cared for. And here is protection. Okay, I also have some pre-shuffled cards here as well. So from the Divine Circus Oracle, you guys got this Rooster Mama card, which I think that's a pretty cool card. So I'm seeing from this card, I was picking up like a lot of women see you as kind of like a mother bear, like very protective, mother hen here as well. Very protective of them. Very much like you might also really look out for other women and try to advise them on how to avoid broken heart. Like I feel like they see you as someone who, if someone breaks their heart, you're just gonna like come after that person and like hunt them down or something. So yeah, a lot of women see you as just someone who is very protective of them and their feelings. I feel like they also see you as just someone who is just comfortable in themselves, is okay with being themselves, and just really maybe has a lot of self-love as well. So I feel like they look up to you in that way. I feel like they also might think you have a unique sense of style. Maybe you guys dress from like different time periods as well. Or you might be into like wearing different costumes. And this is something that women do admire about you or find very interesting, very intriguing. It really catches their eye and attracts them to you. Okay, and that could be in a romantic or platonic way, so just take that how it would resonate for you. Okay, I got two cards coming out here. Okay, we have Neptune, Vision, with the Sun, Source. Wow, more fire coming out here. Oh, wow. Okay, so a lot of women see you as someone who has a really good imagination, someone who really like doesn't give up on their dreams, just really goes and makes their dreams into reality. I also am seeing like filmmaking going on here as well with Neptune and the Sun, bringing things to light, bringing visions to light. Yeah, because I just feel like a lot of creativity coming through here. So I feel like women just see you as someone very creative, very much, I feel like they really want to like be you because they really see you and perceive you as someone who's just really secure in themselves, or just someone who's very successful in their career. Maybe they really look up to what you do for a living and they like want to be like that. Okay, let's see, how else do they see you? Number 2. How do women view you? What do women think of you? Oh, nice. Unconditional love. So, here's like this mother energy coming through here as well. There's some similarities between number 1 and 2 here as well. I wanted to mention that. So they see you as like in number 1, it came through like number 1 was kind of like a mother and a father figure. I feel like you come through as just this really, you're like the mother that that these women in your life just never had. So I feel like they just admire just how loving you are underneath the surface, maybe underneath this kind of like sometimes sarcastic surface, that you have like a really, really loving heart, you know, someone who really wants to protect their heart as well. So they see you as someone who just genuinely cares about how they feel and just genuinely wants to protect them and make sure that they have the best people in their lives at all times. Okay. Okay, and then we have communication. So the women in your life, they see you as someone who always knows the right words to say, or I feel like they see you as someone just very witty, just someone who's always up for talking to them, you know, someone that they want to run to with maybe with their problems, with their broken hearts, and they're just always looking for what you can say to them. I feel like they're not necessarily always looking for advice, but I feel like they really come to you to have their spirits lifted up, because you're just like so fun to be around, and but you're also very, you know, compassionate. They're just like ready to be around you because they love just being ready for the next big adventure with you. They feel like it's always going to be just something new and fun with you every time they see you. But they like that you have a lot of stability as well. So they feel like there's at least some, they like that combination of, you know, unpredictability and predictability and stability. And then here's stuck energy. So this makes me think of, you know, being reliable, kind of going with this 10 of coins here. Maybe they see you as someone who really likes old things. Yeah, I keep getting like, you might like fashion from the past, maybe from long ago, or you like to go antique shopping, or just like surround yourself with things of a different time period. And that's something that women find really fascinating about you. They see you as an inspiration for like their own sense of style as well. So I feel like, yeah, women want to be like you in terms of just how you are just like bold in like your appearance and what you like, and that you're just comfortable with being yourself. So I feel like they're almost like a little jealous of that in a way. They wish that they could be like so sure of themselves like you are, or at least how you come across. Okay, so let's go on to how do men view you. We also have this new beginnings card that came off the top of the deck. So that looks kind of, we have like 2 babies showing up here. So maybe some of you guys have like younger sisters or something that really look up to you, or maybe you have friends, they feel like you're kind of an older sister for them and they just appreciate that. You're like the mother or the sister or the fun sister, fun cousin that a lot of women never had. Okay, so how do men view you in general? Number 2. Like I said, there's always exceptions to the rule. This is just in general, how do men view you? Number 2. We have 6 of Wands. Congratulations. So just with the first card out, I feel like there is some similarities between men and women here, because this is a little similar to the Knight of Wands. It's more fiery, positive energy, victory. So a lot of men see you as someone just very, very successful. Might even be a little intimidating to them. 2 of Cups, a loving exchange. And then we have the Ace of Swords in, let's see, this is in reverse, I think. It says a lack of ideas. All right. So, with the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, I feel like a lot of men see you as the ideal partner, or like the ideal like best friend. They might see you as someone who has a hard time getting out like exactly what you want to say with this Ace of Swords in reverse. could also be that the Ace of Swords reversed could also indicate that they don't know what to say when they're around you. You kind of take their words away, take their breath away. Yeah, because I'm getting like there's this intimidation here a lot. Also, it's like they want to like lay their sword down when they're around you. So I'm getting like they don't want to. It's like you're able to disarm them and just kind of get them to feel a little more kind of like speechless and a little at ease. But it's weird because like there's this intimidation coming through as well. So in some ways you intimidate them, in some ways you make them feel more comfortable. I feel like you're good at making them laugh, just like you're good at making women laugh. And then we have magic. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I feel like a lot of men are just like, wow, how did you do that? How do you have this like effect on me? I mean, we have like this love potion here in the card, your cover card, and then we have this cherry on top card. Wow. Okay, so I feel like a lot of men view you as just someone who would be like the perfect addition to their life. Like I said, like the perfect partner, perfect spouse, like, you know, trophy wife, trophy husband, that kind of thing. That is how they see you, is just like someone who would add, just like make their life perfect. Like the addition of you would perfect their life. So I feel like when they're around you, they do feel like there's a little something lacking in their life, that you would be the one who would come in and just really liven up their life. So I do see that they see you as just very bright, very fun, someone who really makes them laugh. So both men and women see you as someone very funny with an awesome sense of humor. Okay, and then we have Aries, act. All right, so there's more boldness coming through here. I'm not surprised that this card came through here for you guys. A lot of you guys watching are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you have maybe a lot of that in your chart somewhere. Okay, so yeah, Six of Wands, that's like Aries as well. So a lot of men see you as a go-getter, you know, someone who's going to like win no matter what, someone who's really winning at life, someone that they don't want to butt heads with. So that could be why we have like the disarming here as well. It's like they don't even want to try to fight with you or argue with you because they know you'll just win the argument. And so they're like, I'm not even going to bother. Okay, and then we also have this Devas card. This is interesting. So I'm going to clarify this card actually. Okay, yeah, I feel like this kind of goes like along with this magic card here. It's almost like they feel like you play like tricks on them somehow, whether you are or not. It's like they almost see you as somewhat of an illusionist. Like maybe they feel like you can change your appearance a lot. Like they just see that it's like magical how you can look one way one day and then look totally different another day. Okay, and we have the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups. Let me get one more card. And the Knight of Pentacles. I'm also feeling like a lot of men feel like they want to be on their best behavior around you because they feel like you guys have like this spiritual protection that just follows you around, or maybe like some protective like you know, sibling or parent or something, and they're just like, okay, I better make sure that I am on my absolute best behavior with number two because they are so protected, and you know, they feel like if they ever did something to mess with you, they would be like cursed or something like that. Okay, so what else? How do men view you in general? Okay, hearts. That is so cute because we have all these hearts on the cover card as well. Let's see. I feel like a lot of men see you as someone who is, you know, very bold and, you know, a real go-getter, but you also have this really like soft feminine side to you as well, no matter what your gender is. You know, someone who they do see you as someone who has a heart. So they like that about you because I feel like oftentimes they're put off people who The men in your life are often put off people who, are really, go-getters, and they almost feel like those people don't really have a heart, but they like that, oh, you are like this cool go-getter type person, but you really do care. They can see that you care. We also have baby coming through here as well, because I think like a baby came through twice in the original reading. So like with the Two of Cups, like I feel like many men see you as the ideal partner, and I feel like they could see you as someone that they would want to have a child with as well. For romantic connections, of course. Let's see. Or it could just be also maybe kind of men and women maybe kind of pick up on a more fragile side of you, and they just feel like very much like they want to take care of you as well, that they really notice some kind of vulnerability beneath the really bold surface. Okay, here is back and forth. So I feel like a lot of men just feel very much like you're unpredictable, like they don't know what to expect with you, and I feel like they kind of like that, almost like it's like you represent this really interesting challenge to them, so they never know what they're going to get with you. I feel like you just really help to keep things interesting and enjoyable. Okay, let's just get one more card here for how do men view you, number 2. Okay, we have the microphone here, Sagittarius coming through. So a lot of men, I feel like they really like your voice, or they feel like you're a really good communicator. I feel like they like how you will speak up for yourself, and you will really say what you like what's on your heart. So maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve, and I feel like men really, really appreciate that about you, because it helps them to help you more in your life. It helps them to feel like they can either be like the ideal partner for you, or they can be your best friend. So anything else? Yeah, strong opinion is on here as well. So I really am getting like a lot of men like that you're able to just say what you mean and mean what you say. You're not afraid of saying how you feel. You're not afraid of having strong opinions, especially if you're like going against popular opinion. I feel like they really like that you're able to like hold opinions that might not be so popular, and that you're able to be pretty blunt with them, but you still have a very nice and sweet and caring side. So they like that you're not like an a-hole or something. They like that you're able to be blunt, you're able to say what you mean, you're able to have strong opinions, but you're also able to be very sweet. And it's just like a magical experience for men to be around you. It's like almost like they just get very sucked in and I feel like they just want to like stay there with you. It's like this gravitational field is what I'm feeling here, just seeing like a tornado or something. So yeah, that could be just in a romantic or a platonic way. I just feel like men are just very drawn to you and very much love being around you, because you have both like a hard and a soft side to you. Okay, so let's take a look at how does the divine view you? How does your higher self view you? God, your guides, just like the spirit realm. Let me get a few cards for that. Okay, so we have challenging times. This is the 5 of Wands. Okay, believe and succeed. There's the 6 of Wands again. And then we have shine, the sun. Wow. Okay, so the divine really sees you as a spiritual warrior, as someone who can conquer anything, who can just do anything that they set their mind to. Someone who is like a really good performer. And then we have astral travel, caution needed. Okay, I feel like the divine sees you as someone who knows how to navigate like the light and the dark. Someone who's able to go through some pretty dark times, go into like dark spaces, dark places, and bring a lot of light there and shine no matter what. So yeah, I feel like the divine sees that as like a really awesome talent and capability of yours, that despite the darkness on this planet, despite all like the darker spiritual warfare going on as well, like nothing's getting you down. Like you're really able to just keep your light up and keep your mood up, and just really care about other people, and you never lose your your compassion, your empathy for others. So I feel like the divine is like applauding you for that. Okay, so let's get a card on what you need to hear right now. It's a message you need to hear, number 2. Okay. We have Mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. Okay, so it looks like there's a message for appreciating your physical vessel here. Number 2, I do feel like you're pretty confident overall from what came through, unless that's just what most people pick up on you. Maybe you have some, vulnerabilities around your appearance and your body. Maybe you come across as feeling really comfortable in it, but maybe sometimes you still feel a little insecure. And this card is just asking you to just appreciate yourself no matter where you are, even if your body isn't exactly the way you like it. There's just your body's what helps you experience all the amazing things in life. So try to be thankful for everything it does for you. And even if you are, if you're thankful for it, happy about it, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't change it or you shouldn't work on doing things to change it. That's totally fine too. You can do that out of love. You can make changes out of love. So yeah, just because you try to accept and be positive about your body, it doesn't mean like you shouldn't make changes as well if you feel like that. And also, the other message is true as well. Don't feel pressured by anyone that you need to make any changes. If you're happy the way you are, then you should just go with it. But yeah, the number one message coming through here is just be thankful for everything your body has carried you through, everything it's done for you. Also, it might, I just feel like, yeah, there's something about just maybe needing to give your body a little more care and attention if you can.